You. Hey, everybody. I'm Shari. A little bit about me and where I'm coming from on this so that you know that I know what I'm doing. I am the founder and owner of Posture Power Wellness and the program Core Rehab. So, Posture Power Wellness is in Denver. We have two studios, and Core Rehab is in the studio and online. So, if you guys aren't in Denver and you are interested, I'm here. I'm here to help you. So I am a pelvic floor therapist. I'm a pelvic floor OT, and I'm certified in Pilates. My mission is to help every woman postpartum. I had a horrible experience after I had my two kids. And I don't want any woman to feel the way I felt. I felt gaslighted. I was never heard. I was never helped. So I have made these programs to make them very accessible for you. You can walk in. You can hang up and get online and take a class, and it is designed to help you. So I'm here to help you start to feel good in your body and start getting connected. We're going to start really, really basic because I don't know where everybody is at in their journey. And so we're going to keep it simple, really connecting into our core today. If you have questions, hold them. I watch the time. I make sure we have enough time to do some Q&A because you have a pelvic floor therapist at your access right now. You can ask any question you want. It could be about one of the exercises we do, or it can really be about something that's going on in your body. Because I can guarantee there's other people here who are having those same thoughts. So no question is is TMI, and no question is out of bounds. So you feel free to ask as you need to. Okay. We are going to get started. I'm going to pop up onto this mat. I'm gonna lose my glasses. I need them to see with reading. Okay. Um, we're gonna start just sitting up nice and tall. And what I want you to do is you're gonna just take a nice deep breath for me. So inhale and exhale. I want you to check into where that breath is. This is our start, ladies. Okay. So just notice, are you breathing into your chest? Are you breathing into your upper core? Are you getting into that lower core? I just want you to check in, see where you're feeling it first. Now, lay on down. We're going to do it again because finding breath while lying down is a much easier place to do it. So you're going to lay yourself all the way down onto your back. You're going to bend your knees so that your feet are flat down. I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale. Feel everything expand. Exhale. With changing positions, did your breath change? Do you feel it somewhere else? Okay. Our goal, and we're going to talk goal because we're going to work on getting into this, is that you are breathing all the way down to your pelvic floor. Oh, I don't know if you guys are seeing me all the way. Let me pin me to make sure I'm giving you guys a full graphic. Sorry, I'm always concerned about being out of the screen. Oh, perfect. Look at that. I was huge and I didn't even know I was all perfect for you. Okay, so back to that breath. I want you to inhale and feel the expansion of your stomach. And I want you to think about the expansion of your pelvic floor down between your legs. Okay, so you're going to inhale and exhale. Feel that crisscross down. Okay. All right. If you're not there, don't worry about it. This is the goal. This is where we're going to try to get. This is so hard. It's super hard for women to get this, especially just after having a baby. Everything's been impacted. So give yourself some grace, okay? We're going to move a little bit and see if we can get in there a little bit more. I want you to take your pelvis. You're going to tilt your pelvis up, and then you're going to extend it down. So you're just tilting that pelvis back and forth to get in there and getting things open. So curl up and down. Nice. One more. Good. Now I want to open up the sides. I want you to just take them over. So you're just leaning. You can have your arms down by your sides. I want you to be able to see my pelvis, so I'm going to keep my arms up. I would prefer you to keep your arms down because I don't want your ribs going up too high. Okay. Beautiful. One more. Good. Okay, come to center. Now, I'm going to have you do this again, except you're not going to make it so big. I don't want you to squeeze your butt. I want you to think about tilting your pelvis from your core. Can you get just a little gentle tilt and a little extension? You're going to think about pulling into that lower core to find that tilt and extend. It's smaller, it's more subtle. We are working on pulling from that deep core instead of from our butt and our backside. They love to take over. So try to relax that butt as much as you can. Relax the glutes. Don't let them squeeze and think about trying to find that connection from the lower core. One more. Good. Center. Now you're going to tilt side to side for me. Can you roll that ball from hip bone to hip bone? Keep going. So I'm imagining I'm kind of pulling one side of my core to tilt one way, and then I'm pulling this other side of my core to tilt the other. I'm just tilting side to side. Good. All right, find center. Take a deep breath for me. Feel everything expand. Exhale, crisscross down in. Beautiful. So on that inhale, can you feel that belly expand? Can you feel that pelvic floor expand? I know I keep saying crisscross. When you exhale, I want you to imagine your ribs are kind of crossing over towards your opposite hips and you're zipping or pulling up the center. This is not forced. It is natural. It is not a huge feeling. It's more of a subtle feeling. So don't make it too big. Inhale, expand. Exhale, crisscross down. Nice. Okay. Now we're going back to that pelvis. We're going to do circles. You're going to tilt that pelvis up towards your head. Take it to your left hip, feet, right, right hip, head, left hip, feet, right hip, head. One more set. Left hip, feet, right hip, head. So we take that circle and go the other way. So go to the right hip, feet, left hip, head. We're just working on trying to open up that lower back, get that pelvis moving, get your lower core firing and helping to control this. Awesome. Find center. Make that butt heavy again. Take your hands and I want you to rest them on that lower core. Now focus on your fingers. Your fingers should be down over your pubic, like kind of the like where your pubic bone would be. And I want you to inhale and think about focusing where your fingers are and get that inhale all the way down to those fingers. So inhale, feel it all expand. Exhale, pull it in. Do that again. Inhale. Feel it all expand. Exhale. Pull away from those fingers. Beautiful. I want you to keep your hands here. I want you to make a diamond. So thumbs are together, index fingers together. Your thumbs are going to go at your belly button. Your index fingers are going to rest down onto that pelvic bone. I want tailbone is heavy. And I want you to check in and I want the thumb and finger to be on the same plane. So adjust your body where you need to go to make that happen. If you're flattening your back down, your fingers will be higher. If you're curling off, your thumbs fire higher. I want you in between. I want you in the middle. So you still have a little bit of a space underneath your back in between the mat. Keep those hands there. Beautiful. So this is neutral. The more you can find neutral, the deeper this is going to go and the more it's going to go into your deep core and pelvic floor. So neutral is really important. Resist that urge to flatten your back down. I know we've all been told to do it in different times and spaces of our life. Stop. It's not going to help you rehab. Keep that natural curve. The hands are going to help you. That's neutral. Stay there. Maintain this connection and bring one leg up into what we call as tabletop. Bring it back down. Do the other side. Float it up. The focus here and goal is that I'm going to switch from leg to leg without my pelvis tilting forward, back, or side to side. I'm able to keep it nice and strong so that I can start to isolate my hip flexors. And my deep core is actually working to keep my nice and strong. Nice. We're going to do two more. Last set. Keep the right one up. Flex that foot. You're going to drive that leg straight out and bring it back. We're going to stay on the right for 5, 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Nice. Go ahead and bring that one on down. Bring your left one out. Flex your foot, hold it, push out, and bring it back. There's 1, 2, 3. 2 more for me. 4, and 5. Beautiful. Bring it on down. You should start to get a little toasty in those hips. Beautiful. Left leg, bring it back up. Or right leg, I'm sorry. We're going to switch legs. Take your leg out long. Can you tap that heel down? And bring it back up. So now the goal is that that pelvis doesn't move at all. I'm able to keep it nice and strong while I'm moving that leg up and down. I don't want you to curl to make that happen. Keep this nice and strong, and you'll feel that a lot more in those hip flexors. Nice. Bring it on down. Let's do the other side. Take the leg up, take it out, tap it down, and bring it up. So I'm only going till my legs are even. Because if I go higher, I'm going to tilt. Okay? Check into that pelvis. Is it staying nice and neutral? 4, last one. And 5. Bring it on down for me. Hands are reaching down by your sides. I'm going to have you do some bridges. You're going to bridge all the way up, open those hips up, and lower yourself back down. Good. Do that again. 2. We're going to do one more. And then we're going to add a little bit of a hamstring feel to this. So now, keep your tailbone heavy. I want you to raise your heels up and lower them back down. So balls of your feet stay down on the floor. You're just raising your heels up and down. For some people, this is ridiculously easy. For some people, it's ridiculously hard. So just kind of roll with it. I want you to focus on keeping that tailbone really heavy so that we're really isolating into those hamstrings. Nice. Go ahead and keep them up. Stay here. Hands are down by your sides. And I'm going to have you bridge up again for me, keeping those heels up and down 3 times. So this is loading those hamstrings a little differently. 2 and 3. Can you stay up in this bridge? Lower those heels, raise those heels. Lower those heels, raise them. One more. Nice. Go ahead, keep the heels up. Lower yourself back down. Bring those feet together. I want your feet together, your legs together. I want you to zip up everything nice and tight. You are going to squeeze them and rotate over to one side, letting those feet stack on top of each other. Keep those legs squeezed together and rotate them around to the other side. I want you to resist the urge to push through your toes. I am squeezing my legs together. That is what's helping me rotate. My toes are not pushing off the ground. One more. Nice. And come to center. Open those knees up, open those feet up. I want you to walk them out to the width of your yoga mat. This is an opener. It's a really good opener for those hip, deep, deep, deep hip rotators. I want you to take both knees and just rotate them over to one side. So we're going to be really rotating around and stretching into that internal rotation on one leg and external on the other. Now I'm going to have you rotate them over to the other side. Go back. Beautiful. Again, we're going to do one more on each side. Feel like everybody can benefit from this. It feels so good and so not good all at the same time. Awesome. All right, come to center. Bring your feet back to hip width apart. So when we say hip width apart, I want about a fist worth of space between your knees, and your knees should be pointed straight up. Okay. Excuse me. We're going to work on ribs a little bit because if you are, I always joke that my kids are 17 and 15, and my ribs are still ready for my kids to be in my belly still. They've never gone back down. I had a diastasis, and that's what caused that. It's important for us to get these ribs moving and start connecting downwards. It's going to get our external obliques firing. We're going to get more stabilization. So it's really important to spend a little bit of time there. I want you to take your hands and just put like the heel of your hand onto like the bump of your rib. And then just rest your hands down. I want you to focus on your breath again. Can you inhale and expand those ribs into those hands? And as you exhale, feel those ribs pull away from your hands. Do that again. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to work on challenging these ribs a little bit by moving our arms. I want you to bring your arms up to chest height, and I want your hand palms to face each other. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Think about those ribs pulling down and away. Now, can you maintain it? So I like to feel like I feel like I'm like drawing the strings of a corset. So it's like a little bit of a crisscross, kind of pulling in into like a cross. Okay. Maintain it. Don't kill it and don't flatten your back down to do this. Keep that neutral position. It's an intention. Maintain your intention and raise your arms up overhead. So what I see a lot every day is when people go raise their arms up and I watch their ribs pull up with them. So see how I'm hinging right here. I want you to find strength here and I want you to work out of it. So ideally, those ribs do not move. So focus on that core connection to stabilize those ribs while you move your arms. We're going to go to 6. This is 5. And 6. Nice. Come back to center. Take your arms out wide and bring it back. Do that again. Again, focus on those ribs, staying connected so that the shoulder blades have to move on your back. 2 more. Last one. Bring it back up. Turn your hands diagonally and take one up and one out to the side. And back up. Turn the other way. Nice. Do that again. Check into that tailbone. Make sure it stayed heavy. I don't want that back flattening. I want that core working to stabilize you. The ribs and her core work together. We want to start making those connections. Nice. Bring it back up center. Get that core engaged and give me some circles. 2, 3, 3 more, and we'll switch directions. Beautiful. Other way. Two more. Shoulders should be feeling nice and open. Beautiful. I would love to give you guys a moment of a good chest opener. So we're going to take your arms, you're going to put them behind your head. This is going to help open up your chest a little. You all need it. You're curling over small beings right now. Put your feet together, put your knees together, and I want you to rotate them over to one side. And you are just going to hang out here for a minute. Just breathe into this and just let your body open. You feel this potentially in lots of places. Just let everything open and do what it needs to do. Nice. Go ahead, bring your legs back up and rotate them over to the other side. So they're just stacking on top of each other, staying in that twist. One side may be tighter than the other. We all have one more dominant side. We're never even. Nice. Come back to center. Widen those feet just a little bit. Go back to that fist width behind. Keep your hands still behind your head. I'm going to have you just bring your elbows up to kind of hug around your head and extend them out wide. Do that again. So it's going to help open up the front of you a little bit more. One more. Awesome. All right. Hands are coming down by your side. Okay. We're going to work lower core again. Ladies, I need you to listen to your body. Okay. We're going to try something with two-legged. We're going to go very slow. If you, if it's hard, pace yourself. Back off a little bit, kind of meet yourself where you're at. Also, while we're doing this exercise, if you dome at all, if that core comes up, I need you to back off. That is too much for that linea alba, that center part down the middle of your core. And we need to keep that nice and healthy and give it time to heal. I don't want to stress it. So at any moment, if you are feeling like it's too much, you're going to switch to just doing this with a single leg. Okay. We're going to work on slow tabletops, which is when you're bringing both legs up. It's a good core stabilization exercise. So your hands are going to be down by your sides. I want you to maintain that neutral pelvis. So don't flatten your back down. So butt stays heavy. You're going to bring one leg up into tabletop. Take an inhale. Exhale. Pull the other leg up. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the right leg down. And then bring the left leg down. Nice. Let's do this again. Left leg this time though. Bring it up. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your right up. Take another inhale. Exhale. Bring your left leg back down and right. We're gonna do one more set, both sides. So start with your right again. Right comes up, hold, inhale, exhale, hold the left up. Inhale, exhale, bring the right one back down. And bring the left one down. Last set, left comes up, hold, inhale, exhale, hold the right up. Inhale, exhale, bring the left one down, and then the right one down. Nice. Go ahead and just swing side to side. Come to center. Rest those hands down onto that lower core. Tailbone is heavy. Take a deep inhale and focus on that inhale going all the way down to those fingers. Inhale. How much expansion can you get? And then exhale. I want you to keep breathing here. I'm going to talk you through some of this. I'm going to bring you a little closer, or I'm going to pop over here. When you are breathing, I play a little game with all my new moms, and I call it How Low Can You Go? It's important to focus on breathing into that pelvic floor and that deep, deep, deep core. When you can get that expansion feel in that pelvic, down into that pelvic floor, that is those muscles relaxing. When you exhale and feel it pull up and in, that is that muscles contracting. This is muscular health. This is the goal. When you can start to get your diaphragm and pelvic floor to pull down and come up together, and the core wrapping into pull into health, we are going to reinstate the balance in there and get the connections that you need, that foundation to get you stronger and more connected. So this breath, this is an exercise. This is a way for you to check in to see where you're at. You are all right now, I know, breathing in your chest. It's inevitably what happens with the baby. Like it just, when you are just having the end of that trimester, that third trimester, it's just too much pressure. So the breath is going where it can, and then we get stuck in those habits. So now I want us to reteach our body to get back into that deep core, because it's going to help you heal and feel connected. One more deep breath, and then I'm going to have you sit up, and it is going to be question and answer time. I talked a lot. I need a sip of water. Sorry. Okay. So I can't see anything here. Oh, yes, I can actually. Go ahead and unmute yourself to ask your question, or you can stick it in the chat. In the process, I'm actually going to share a page for you while we're doing this, because I have a couple more thoughts for you that I would like. Oh, wow. Where did it go? Well, that's a bummer. Okay. Hold that. So if somebody does have a question, I'm having a little bit of a technical difficulty. And I'm gonna try to get this set up. Okay, let me try this again. Okay. Anyone have a question? I'm seriously having technical difficulties. I'm very sorry. Share. Hold on. Okay. Mary, can you see that? I'm questioning my tech
Yes.
skills here. Amazing. Thank you. I
Yes,
was
I can
literally
see
like,
it.
I have no idea at this point. Okay. Oh, we do have a question, and then I'm going to talk to my thought here. Mary, can you read the question? I lost it. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I don't think it's a question. It's just one of the moms saying, thank you so much, Shari. Logging off
Oh,
early to put the baby down for a nap.
gotcha. Amazing. Okay. So perfect. Ladies, this is one of my thoughts for you. I get these questions all the time. When should I be back together? When should my body be whole? When is everything going to be the way it's supposed to be? And the reality is every woman's journey is their own, and it is different from everybody. You have got to give yourself grace. Your body just did the most miraculous thing, and it went through a lot of trauma in the process. And I think that that trauma is just gaslighted way too much in our culture. We are like minimize it. We act like women should just like hit the ground running and need to be able to just like do everything. You can't, and it's okay. Everybody rehabs on different timelines. There's a lot of research out there that's saying it is taking 6 months and up for full recovery. That 6 week check-in is the starting line. It is not the finish line. And so the idea that you are back to normal at 6 weeks, it's not going to happen. And you're setting yourself up for such unrealistic goals. Give your body grace. You've got this. Your body just did the most amazing thing ever. With consistency, with this grace, with time, you will restore your body back to maybe not what it was, but where it is going to be. I firmly believe that once you're postpartum, you're always postpartum. Your body changes. Get to know your body. This is your time to date you. Like you, I don't know about you, but I came home from having my babies and I looked down and I was like, is this mine? Do I own this? And I had to start to get to know it again. And it's a journey. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm 15 years out from my last baby, and I'm still getting to know my body as I start to hit the next phase because all those things add into it. So be in this moment. Like embrace it. Embrace this journey. It will become I'm missing the word I'm looking for here, but you are going to get so much more out of it if you don't set unrealistic goals. So have grace with yourself. And you're incredible. You're a rock star. Look what you have pulled off. Look at the beautiful baby you made. Congratulations. It's amazing. So that is my parting thought to you, but I am here wanting to have any questions.
I have a quick question. Hi, Shari. This is Antoinette. Sorry if you can
Hi.
hear my little in the background.
Oh, no,
Sorry.
we love littles.
But so I'm about 3 weeks postpartum now. Really looking to be able to like baby wear at this point
Uh-huh.
and starting to, hear like kind of where you're baby wearing like on your torso. And then also like even, I mean, I was just hearing yesterday about like how tight your pants are, kind of where they could be in your stomach could impact your pelvic floor, like creating pressure. Is there merit to that, or do you have any tips on what we could do
There,
now?
there is merit to it. And there's merit to that when you're baby wearing, if you aren't getting any of those core stabilization, you're going to be hanging into your back. I like and get you have a lot more back pain. So, my question for you, Antoinette, is the breathing that we just did, were you able to find some of it? Because that's actually a really great precursor to it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I definitely felt like I could breathe real low. I like that you said like how low can you go? That was a
Mhm.
motivation for me to feel that lower, just having my
Okay.
hands over my pubic bone. So
I think that the more you can focus on that breath, getting down there and connecting, because when you breathe in, so the reality is when this breath, ladies, when we're working on this breath, the goal is that your diaphragm and pelvic floor are stacked on top of each other. When you inhale, they are both going down. And as you exhale, they're both coming up. Simultaneously, your transverse abdominis, which is your deep, 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 deep core muscle. And this is the one muscle that's stretched through the whole entire pregnancy. It stayed connected the whole entire time. It is stretched out because it was out here and now it doesn't need all that. And it's got to figure it out. When you inhale, that transverse abdominis expands. And as it exhale, it pulls up and in. This is the muscle you have to get starting to fire, which will help you with baby wearing. because you need it to offset that, to pull into your body. So the more you can get into that connection, I think baby wearing will become more natural and it will be less pressure on that lower core and that back. So this breath is instrumental in kind of knowing where you need to be and where to go to make that successful. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Beautiful.
And then like, just in terms of like position on your pelvis, like if you're baby wearing and you have kind of the belt up closer to your ribs and like your sternum, is that a safer place to have it?
No, actually, I would have it at your
Okay.
pelvis. I would have it on your hip bones.
Okay.
Like I don't know which one you have. I know they're all
I got
different,
a couple. They're
but
all different. Yeah.
okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you, I don't love the idea of something squeezing at the top because
Okay.
that is actually going to make it so your ribs can't get that expansion and that pressure's going to go down. But
Okay.
if you can, where, think about third trimester at the
Mhm.
end where you are like, ooh, everything in those belts, like something kind of around that
Yep.
sacrum felt good.
Hmm.
That's actually going to help stabilize that sacrum a little bit to give you some pressure and offload. And then you're going to be actually putting some of the pressure into the bone, not into the soft tissue and the core. Because if you think about it, between your ribs and your pelvis, you have no bone. It's
Hmm.
all organ and muscle. So if you're going to cinch into that, you're going to put pressure right in the middle. And your body doesn't know how to handle that right now. So
Okay.
I would really use the bony prominences to help support you.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So maybe go lower and then we can play from there, but play with the breath because that's going to help protect your back as
Okay.
well.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Anyone else having any questions? Okay. Well, I have one more thing for you. I mentioned that I am local in Denver and I'm also online because I know a lot of you are spread out all over Colorado. And I am very passionate, if you haven't figured out yet, about helping women. I want women to have this support and I want you to be getting where you're going. I know how hard it is to get into pelvic floor therapy. There's long waits. You have to wait forever. All the things. There's all the things. Well, I wanted to make it more accessible. So you have access to pelvic floor therapy. So like if you liked this workout and you were like, "Ooh, I can feel this. This is really connecting in." You have more at your access. I have put all of this online. It is the QR code will take you straight to my website. Um, it's all there on demand. Use the coupon YanaMom. You get 50% off for the life of having it. So it's usually $19.99. You guys will get it for $9.99 forever. So please, it's a resource there. There's everything in there. So it is exercises and it's got pelvic floor therapy tidbits, little pieces of nuanced information that we share in visits is in there. I'm acting like you are in my studio doing a private with me and I am teaching you. So you have all of this at your access. I just want you to know it's here that you have these resources because I think they're so important. Also, if you are in Denver, we'd love to see you in person. We do classes. We make it fun. Why can't pelvic floor therapy be fun? We laugh, we have a community, and we joke and we root each other on. We complain about our spouses. We do it all here. It's amazing. So you have all of this. You also have me at your access. At the bottom of this screen, you'll see my email address. If you have questions or you have a question that you want to ask that you don't want to do on this forum, send me an email. I am a resource for you. Too many moms have to face this alone. And I know this is what Yana's all about, is that none of you are alone. And I think that that is so powerful. I wish I had had something like this when I had my babies. I think that's why I love working with you guys so much. I think it's such an amazing thing. So again, I'm here. I'm here on demand. It's me talking to you. So what you just experienced would literally be what you would be signing on. It's not someone else. It is me. I am the founder of this. The whole program is a fusion of Pilates and pelvic floor therapy. They're designed to complement each other and just get deeper into that core and get you moving and grooving. Again, it's still final call. Shout out for any questions. Anyone? Anyone? No. All right. Antoinette, thank you for the really great baby wearing question. That was fantastic. I hope that those tips helped. And happy breathing, everybody. Remember, how low can you go? We're going to do our own little like dance here eventually. Um, thank you guys so much.